I'm CYRUS Sigari, the president of Jet Aviva.
And I'm Ben Marcus, the CEO of Jet Aviva.
Find a good partner. That is really, really important. Find somebody that you can trust, and that there has to be a time very early in that development of that business where you sit down and say, all right, here are the things that this business has to do, and we need to find somebody that's going to do these things. And sit down and with some real strong thought and process go about how you're going to divvy up those responsibilities and get the ego out of it, because there's some parts that are fun, there's some parts that aren't so much fun, and thankfully I got all the fun parts, so I get to talk about them. But for real, it really is very important to have somebody that you can trust, and when you do divvy up those positions, you have to have somebody that can run the outside and somebody that can run the inside. We look at very successful companies in the past, and building this business, we try to do a lot of research, emulate ourselves after companies that we find to be very successful, and that, like, hey, one day we want to be like that. There's always been an outside person and an inside person, and coming up with those responsibilities and working down that path, that can be very challenging. And there's going to be mistakes that are made along the path where you sometimes cross over and you do the other person's job and you screw something up, but then you realize, okay, I'm not going to do that again. And so that's one piece. What do you think, though?
I think probably equally as important to that is just creating relationships with the best people. I mean, we've been really fortunate to be able to bring on some employees we really couldn't do this without, and our customers, and finding really great customers. It's okay to say no to customers you don't like, and we're not afraid to do that. We're very fortunate to have customers that we've become very close friends with, and our vendors and our suppliers. Our landlord here at Castle & Cook, for example, we couldn't have done this without them. And so finding those great people and cultivating those relationships is just as important as being able to find a good partner and to be able to divvy up those responsibilities and be accountable to each other as well.
And the last point is don't give up.